back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video, and this is going to be another tutorial for the holidays, and this is actually going to be my most wearable tutorial for the holidays. I do have one more coming up after this one, and this is definitely the more wearable out of all four that I have done. I will link my other two down below, but this one to me is just like the classic holiday look. You cannot go wrong with this, but at the same time I amped it up a little bit so that when you walk into a party, everybody's eyes just go straight to you. Now I did use the Love of Color On Fire kit. If you guys don't know, this is Glam Life Guru's collaboration with Birchbox, and I will link to them down below. All the collaborations, really, I'll link to all of them down below. I do have the entire set, but I wanted to use the On Fire set specifically because if you guys saw my gray smoky eye video, which will also be down below, I tried to use it and create like a more holiday-esque look, but it just didn't work out with the products that I was using and the look I was going for. It just didn't turn out holiday at all, so I wanted to give it another shot, and that's what we did today. For this look, I also did a smoked out wing liner, which is one of my favorite looks ever. I feel like it's just so classic, but still at the same time so beautiful. So I really wanted to do that for this video, and I actually really like the way that it came out. And I just feel like it's just like a classic look. Like, you cannot go wrong with a smoked out wing liner and a red lip. You could also pair this with any color lip that you want, by the way. You can do a nude if you prefer that, a red, a purple, a black, whatever you want to do. Oh, black would probably be so cool. I kind of want to do a green lip. Can I do a green lip? So I quickly grabbed Mistletoe by Jeffree Star, and you guys, this just took it to a whole nother level. I absolutely love it with this green lip. First of all, this green lip is so perfect for Christmas. Obviously, that's why it's called Mistletoe. But I am just like over the moon in love with it now. Like, before I loved it, but with this green lip, I'm gonna go into the video now. I just really wanted to come on here and let you guys know how much I love this green lip with this look. So for today's look, we're using the Stardust palette by Too Faced and Vegas Nay. So the first color we're taking is the color Millennial, which is just like a beautiful transition shade. And I'm taking a Sigma E40, and this is like the newer E40, the one that's like much more narrow and precise, and I actually really like it. So I'm just going to work this into my crease, nothing too crazy. And then I'm going in with Girls Night, and I'm using the Coastal Scents blending brush that you guys see me use all the time, literally every single video, and I'm just going to work this more precisely into the crease like I do all the time. We really don't need much definition. This is about as far as we're going to go. We're not taking a black or anything crazy like that. So just blend this through the crease and then grab your E40 by Sigma and blend it out a little bit more. The reason that I like the new E40 as opposed to the old one is because I feel like I don't have as much crease space as a lot of people, so I feel like this one just gets the job done a little bit better than the other one did. Now I'm going in with Sin City from the palette. This is just a black shade, and I'm using a Sigma E20 brush, and I'm basically just making like the outline of a wing liner, of the tail part of the wing liner, and then just blending it inwards a little bit more. I'm not connecting it to anything. I'm just stopping kind of in the center of the lid, and it is gonna look really crazy, so don't think like, oh my god, this looks so ugly. It will, but once we do all the steps and finish up the look, it'll look really good and it'll come together a lot better. Now I'm going in with this Love of Color One and Done Shadow Stick in the color On Point. I am going to use this all over the lid, and don't worry if, like I said, it looks crazy, because it will. I'm going to try not to cover up that wing liner that we put on there with the shadow, but I am going to pretty much cover the rest of the lid up. And then I'm going in with some glitter glue, just tapping that onto my lid, just so that our pigment or glitter or whatever you want to call it sticks on a little bit easier. And the one that I'm using is also like from the kit with the Stardust palette, and this one is called Nude Beam. And I just found that this was the perfect glitter to use for this look because it's nothing too crazy. It has like a little bit of sparklies in it. Sparklies? Okay, so I'm 5 now, and I just find that it's so classic with this look. So now I'm going to do my wing liner, and I'm using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, and I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. My How I Do My Wing Liner and Lashes video is always linked down below, so don't forget to check the description box if you want like a more in-depth tutorial or anything like that. And then I'm going to continue to smudge it out, and the color that I'm using is the black again. This is Sin City, and I'm just going to take the same E20 brush by Sigma and blend it out even further. Now I find that the trick with doing this look is to keep the bottom part of the wing
extremely crisp, and then you want to keep the top more blended out, kind of like a cut crease, but like the opposite, I guess. Then I'm going in with Double Tap, which is just like a super dark plum shade, just to continue to blend out that liner. And I'm using the same Coastal Scents brush that I was using before, and I find that it really just gets the job done, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Then I'm going in with my Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer in the color 7, and I'm just going to put this everywhere you guys always see me highlight and conceal. Underneath my eyes, a little bit in the center of the forehead, the nose, the chin, the cupid's bow, and then just blend it out with a damp beauty blender, again, like you guys always see me do. And then to set that, I'm using my Marc Jacobs Instamark Light Filtering Contour Powder in 40 Mirage Filter, and obviously I'm using the shade that basically doesn't even exist anymore, and I'm using the Real Techniques blending sponge just to go ahead and bake my face with that. And then while my face is baking, I'll go ahead and take some mascara. The one I'm using today is the MAC Extended Play Lash Mascara. I guess it's not Giga Black anymore. Just kidding. And I'm just going to take that and pop that on my top lashes just to prep them for fall season. The ones that I'm using today are by Blinking Beauté, and these are the Samantha lash. I love these lashes. You guys already know I love these lashes, and I found that they were perfect for this look because they do kind of have like almost a cat eye shape to them. So I found that it really complemented like the smoky liner that we had going on. Obviously, I was loving it. Then I just took a BH Cosmetics brush and just wiped away all that baking powder. Every time I say that, like, it's so funny to me. So I wiped away the powder, and now I'm going to move on to the eyes, and I'm doing the lower lash line, of course, and I'm using my Marc Jacobs Highliner and Blacquer just to really, really line that waterline. We do really want this to be a super smoked out look, so using a black liner in the waterline will really get that done for us. And then I'm going to just go ahead and smudge that out with that same E20 brush that we were using from Sigma, and I'm taking the color Sin City to do this, which again is just a matte black shade. I'm just really smudging a lot closer to my lower lash line than I usually do. And then I'm going to grab the color Millennial, which was that first shade that we used. It's just like the transition shade, and I actually really love this transition shade. It's like super warm but still has like a hint of pink in it, and I feel like it's just so perfect. So I'm taking a pencil brush. I believe this is the Sigma E30 pencil brush, and I'm just going to smudge that out even further just so that there's no harsh lines of like where the black starts and where the black ends. Then taking the Love of Color One and Done Shadow Stick again. This is the same color on point, and I'm just highlighting my inner corner, and I love this color for an inner corner, and you can even leave this color on your lid without going in with that Too Faced pigment, but I just wanted to amp it up and make it a little bit more holiday-esque, so that's why I did. And then just, of course, coat your lower lashes with some mascara. You could even do some like lower lashes, false lower lashes, and that would really amp this up as well. And these are going to be the finished eyes. Super smoky. I'm telling you, this is like a classic look that you can wear anywhere, not even just for the holidays, and I love the way it turned out. Now I'm going to contour my nose using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and this flat brush that I've been using from BH Cosmetics, and I just find that it really gives me the definition in my nose that I'm looking for, because I feel like if I use like a fluffy brush, it just doesn't really do much. I don't know if that makes sense. When other people use fluffy brushes, it looks great, and then when I do it on my nose, it's like, what are you actually doing? Then to contour my face, I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and the color I'm taking is Shadowplay, which is that color in the center. And the brush that I'm using is the Round Blush Brush by Makeup Geek, and I just love this for contouring lately. I feel like it's a little bit more fluffy than like the Chisel Cheek brush or anything super harsh like I'm used to. So I've been loving that, and I'm also loving the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer. So I'm just going to use this to warm up my complexion, and the brush that I'm using is, I think, the MAC 135. I still haven't figured it out, but I'm pretty sure that's the number. And then for blush, I'm using Orgasm by Nars, and mine is just in this blush palette from like years and years ago. I think this is like from 2 years ago if I'm not mistaken, but it's just Orgasm. I feel like it comes in every single palette that Nars creates, so if you have any palette that Nars creates, this is a good one to go with. And I just wanted to go with this because I feel like it's a classic blush color. It kind of goes with our classic eye look. So now for highlight, I'm using this Wet n Wild Hollywood Boulevard highlighter. And I forgot how much I love this highlighter. It's so intense, and I feel like for the holidays, like an intense highlighter is just the way to go. Okay, well, honestly, I feel like that for every day, every season, no matter what the occasion is. But I feel like for the holidays, you should really just amp it up. Just look really glowy and youthful and healthy, and you know, that's what it's all about, right? That's what Christmas is about. Now I'm going in with Vino Lip Pencil by MAC, just because I wanted something a little bit deeper. I didn't want something like a bright red. I wanted something almost like a wine red, like like vino, hello. And then I'm going in with this Love of Color lipstick in the color Wildest Dreams, and this is just a beautiful red shade, and I just love how these glide on so easily. I used First Kiss in a previous tutorial, which I think was also the gray smoky eye tutorial that will be linked down below, and I just feel like it glides on so nice and is so pigmented. Now I'm using the darkest shade in the Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D, and it's called Subconscious, and I'm just gonna deepen up that contour just because I feel like we always lose it once we, like, you know, do the rest of the stuff, like the blush and the highlight and all that. And then I told you guys in the beginning I really liked how this green looks, so I just thought I'd include a clip of me applying it. I just love it so much. That was just like a little random clip that I wanted to include in there. And once you got your lipstick on, then this look is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you are having great holidays. I know I'm getting this up like kind of after the fact a little bit, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Shit, not for the holidays. What the fuck am I saying? What? Let's try to get our lives together. Okay. Stuff. Hacerlo en una esquina contigo, y si te digo, date castigo. Oh. What the fuck? Hell yes.